Because he can't hear me. I sound like I'm on
I can
Tetris.
hear you.
Yeah, but
It's
he
like
can't.
Thanksgiving all over.
Occasionally, you sound like Tetris.
Oh, but I'm good mostly.
I have no clue what you just said.
Jeez. Can you tell him to log off and then log back in?
I got it.
Yeah, but
It's
he
like
can't.
Thanksgiving all over.
Occasionally, you sound like Tetris.
Oh, but I'm good mostly.
So Tyler,
What's up?
how does it feel to be a Turkey Bowl champion?
I don't know. I was asleep for about 30 minutes of it, so I don't know.
Now Tyler's all messed up.
I think
I,
you're
I
the.
just wasn't feeling right at the start of that. It was when I came back out of my truck, I was fine.
Hold on, Kevin. Hold on. I got a message,
sound
Kevin.
fine now.
Okay, Kevin. We're gonna fix this because I think it's. Hold on. Can you exit the chat and come back in? I'll give you the link. Of course, my first episode, we're late and we didn't get everything going. But it's okay. I appreciate you guys being here with me right now. We're going to see if we can fix this problem because sometimes it's just a restart.
Dun, 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 dun.
Look what I
That
started.
shit stuck in my head.
You are welcome.
I'm
I got it.
you.
I got a schnauzer next to me who does not appreciate this broadcast. Kevin, how you doing?
That dude's
Yeah.
got to be getting old.
Yeah, he's
I
well
think,
aged.
I think we're just gonna have to deal with the lag.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so everyone, welcome to the first episode of the Jtrain Show. I'm joined here with my buddies, the Dynasty, Mr. Kevin Angus, and James Law. Let's see, who do we have in this chat right now? Let's see.
Bitch, when I tell you about using my full name.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry,
shit.
James. James. It's okay, James. Nobody watches this.
Pretty much.
We got James, we got Kevin, we got the
Art
Dynasty.
balance.
You're right. I keep forgetting to do that. It's okay. My information is not the one that's gonna get stolen. Uh, so anyway, I want to thank you guys for being my co-host tonight. Thank you so much. We're gonna get to it real quick, but let me first answer a question that somebody posed to me earlier today. Kevin's like, Kevin's just shaking his head. Let's see. Let me go right here. Oh Jesus, this is a big full conversation right here. Let me see. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can even answer this right now. We have a fitness question from my friend Mike. He says, small guy, if I decide I want to stay small but get stronger and cut, is that really possible? And what should I do to make that happen? Bodyweight exercises, weights, cardio. And James, if you want to get in on this at all, like let me know. Or if any of you guys have something that you can say as well, let me know. But that's the question he has. He says that, you know, he's a small guy. Is it possible to stay small and get stronger? Yes, absolutely. I mean, like, strength is a lot of just like lifting the weights and, you know, just constantly pushing your maxes and getting there. I think that if, you know, you're not eating excessively, I mean, you won't necessarily get big off of that, because if your body doesn't have the necessary, I guess, nutrients or whatever to use that to repair. I mean, I don't necessarily see you getting big. I mean, you'll probably get some sort of hypertrophy, but you don't necessarily need to get like massive. Now, if you keep lifting and lifting and lifting heavy and heavy and heavy, it all kind of depends on how strong you want to be. James, do you have anything to say about that?
It pretty much boils down to a really old mantra that I heard. You know, you'll have a lot of those people with the whole bro science thing, but you know, it kind of does live up to what it says. You know, they say if you eat big and lift big, you'll get big. Basically, if you want to stay small, just continue your diet habits and start working out. Me and my cousin both, when I was in West Virginia, we didn't change our diet at all. We didn't start eating more. We didn't, you know, we threw in, you know, a couple protein shakes, but that was it. Like, we were pretty much, you know, gym noobs at the time, but we retained our overall stature. Like, we didn't get huge. We didn't get, you know, cloud puffy and shit like that, but we put on a lot of muscle. We could move a lot more weight than when we started. But we didn't get a lot bigger. Like there's a noticeable difference. You know, you put on weight, you're going to look different. But it wasn't like I didn't go from, Skeletor to Jason. I went from me to a slightly thicker version of me, but instead I could, curl 50 more pounds. I could, do squats at, 200 pounds, stuff like that. As far as getting ripped and cut up, I have no idea how to do that. My cousin, he put on, muscle and you would see it instantly. Like he was just instantly shredded. With me, I have never been able to get like rid of the stomach fat that I've had. And it's probably because I love Taco Bell way too much. But,
Guilty.
Dynasty's like guilty.
it's an amazing thing. But really, if you're not looking to get super huge, then just don't force yourself to eat more where your body
Right.
will put on more weight.
Right. I mean, like if you take in less, man, you're gonna get skinny. I mean, a lot of people don't want to hear that, but you lessen the calories, you'll get skinnier. But thank you, James, for that. So we have like two big topics we're gonna talk about. I mean, we had a third topic regarding League of Legends, but I'm sure that we could talk about that ad nauseum at some point if we don't get to it tonight.
God.
But
I actually prepared stuff for that, and I feel like that's like the greatest amount of effort that you'll ever see from me, and that's the thing that we're skipping. Wonderful.
Don't worry, James, you're gonna be on future broadcasts, I'm sure. Kevin, are you still with us by chance?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, good. I think you can hear me a lot better.
I'm trying to cut the lag out.
Oh yeah, I think it might just be the video feed. So it's unfortunate we won't get to see your beautiful face, but it's okay. So guys, I was on I don't know about you, but when I do like the holidays and everything, like I cannot stand staying in the house the entire time. I was gonna go to the gym on Thanksgiving, but it like closed at 2.
Yeah.
I love Gold's Gym.
Yeah, and if it opened later, I definitely would have been a part of that. But I just had to get out of the house after Thanksgiving. So what I ended up doing was I tried to go to Target because they had like a Starbucks or something like that. And I was like, yeah, Target's probably open. But I went into it and it looked like, my goodness, like I was like, what celebrity is here? What roller coaster are they trying to ride? Because this line was like going like right out of the store. And I was just kind of like wondering, like I was just sitting there, I was like, man, people still do this? I don't understand. Like, did you guys wake up early or anything for like Black Friday, or did you do any of that stuff, or like
Black Friday makes me want to murder people in mass.
It makes me lose my faith in humanity.
Yes.
how's that, Dynasty? You mean you didn't want to like run through people like you ran through people at the Turkey Bowl?
Boom.
I mean, people stealing from kids, getting in fights over TVs and shit. Like, how badly do you need that stuff?
There was a funny article I read on that because the thing that lady had 3 of were vegetable steamers. Nobody in their right mind is going to steal a vegetable steamer out of the hands of a kid, and that's not going to be one of those.
Vegetable steamer. How bad do you want that broccoli, bitch?
Hey, Jason, I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Oh my
I gotta get my vegetables on, son. You don't know.
Who needs
sold
3 of them?
Right? So that's why a lot of people are saying that it was staged just to,
Probably.
again, drum up, not necessarily good press, but press about Black Friday. Which, if you ask me, is enough
Fights,
to
man.
warrant shooting people.
I think she needed to
That's
steam
why
up
I
those
can't go,
cucumbers.
'cause if someone steals something out of my hands or shoves me or hits me,
I'm going to jail.
And it like, do they ever put anything on Black Friday sales that are actually worth it?
Yes. This past year, Walmart actually had a 55-inch 4K TV. Now, it was by a brand called Element. They're not a very well-known brand, but it's not like they're completely shoddy like Changhong or all of those Chinese copies. They're just a smaller brand. It's not like your Samsungs or anything like that. But they had a 55-inch 4K smart TV for about $400.
that's
Wow.
not bad.
Yeah.
Is 4K still like the best standard anyway? Like I don't.
As far as regular mass TVs, yeah, that's what people are starting to move towards because
Yeah,
not everybody
I'm
is gamers
playing,
and looking for 8K.
I'm watching and playing on a 60-inch Vizio 4K right now. I fucking love the thing.
Yeah.
I upgraded when I built my new computer, so I can play all my Fallout and everything in 4K. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
cool
what-
with 1080p right now. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess when it comes to when it comes to TVs, like I never was like, oh, it needs to be like super intense. Now monitors, it's weird. Like monitors, like this TV next to me for the longest time because it's got a good story attached to it, but I mean, I've never really like looked at it and been like, oh my goodness. I've had it since like college, and I remember getting it by returning an Xbox 360 that I did not buy at Walmart. And because you can return anything at Walmart, you can I could go to I could
Yeah,
go to
I
Wal
lost the receipt. Okay, well, we'll just give you store credit.
Pretty much.
yeah, I could return Dynasty to Walmart, and you'd be like, what?
It's probably true, though.
I mean, what is the most you guys have ever done for a sale ever in your life?
Clicked add to cart. I wish I could say I said that for comedic value. No, that's the honest truth.
I've never been one for the big gimmicky sales days. Like, I just don't care. Like, I'll pay full price. I don't give a shit. It's not worth the hassle to me.
This is true.
That's always what I've done too, and it just seems to me like most of the time it's like, oh my god, a toaster's $5 less.
Like, I bought this TV 3-4 weeks ago for like $1,200. Could I have waited 3 or 4 weeks to Black Friday and got it a hell of a lot cheaper? Yes. Did I care enough? No. I wanted it then.
What would they have to put on sale for you guys to like stand in line at like 4 a.m.?
Hookers and blow.
They sell that at Target?
I would not be surprised. Actually, that sounds more like a Walmart item.
Probably is a Walmart item, honestly. Like they got like some like secret like Narnia closet that you can like go through like in the,
Honestly, I can't think of anything that would have me waiting in line.
Welcome to Baltimore, Maryland, Walmart. What can I help you with? Hookers and blow, please. Aisle 7.
I'm back.
Thanks.
I see you, man. Is it can I broadcast your video or no?
Oh, has it now?
Yeah. Hang on. You're not changing, are you? Okay, good. I'm just making sure.
How'd you do it?
Ask her if she wants to be part of the broadcast.
Jason wants to know if you want to be part of the broadcast.
Ask her if you can change for part of the broadcast.
They want to know if I can change for part of the broadcast. First one, we can take your shirt off. Yes.
No, just kidding. Okay. Hey, Kevin, we were asking. I was asking them like, what is the most like? Have you ever done a Black Friday thing? And like, what's the most you would ever do for like a sale? Like, what's the craziest thing you've ever done for a sale?
I work at retail, so I'm always working on Black Friday.
Oh yeah. All right, we got somebody in the chat room. Hey, what is up? What is up? Sexy Men 2014.
God, why do I feel like that's Frosty by a different name?
It probably is Frosty by a different name. Like,
The jig is up, Frosty. We found you. But nah, man, welcome to the stream.
yeah, welcome to the stream. I got Dynasty, I got Kevin, I got James with me in the first episode of the Jtrain Show.
Why must
It's
you
going. How you
continue
been?
to use my name? I have a net handle for a reason, you fuck.
What do you want me to call you?
I don't give a shit. I'm actually just causing problems to cause problems.
I'm gonna call you Jimmy. How about that? You want me to call you Jimmy?
I will leave right now.
Oh man, I remember. Kevin might not do something crazy for a sale, but he'll definitely do something like insane if like he wants it. I went to San Diego Comic-Con with him. Kevin, you need to calm down your Animal House, my friend.
No,
wasn't me.
that's
That
my
wasn't
house.
me.
That's
Wait.
Stiggle.
That was
Who?
Dynasty.
That's Stiggle?
Yeah, that's Stiggle and Steve yelling their asses off.
Oh my goodness, dicks, man. Are they doing it for like any reason or just?
There's a reason, not one I can discuss right now.
Oh, okay. But no, I went to San Diego Comic-Con with Kevin one time, and
One time being the only time.
yeah, the only time we went one time, and like I just remember him like walking into the floor. There was like this like huge statue of like Batman, right? And like this lady just comes up and she's just like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And he's just like, "Yeah, so tell me about this statue." And she's just like, "Oh yeah, it's like one of a kind." Just like went on through like the entire time, and Kevin's just like staring into like space. and then like she like stops, right? And then like she turns like she's like, yeah, do you guys have any questions? And like he just like turns and looks to her and she's like, how much? And she goes this is like you know, an insane amount of money. And he's like, I'll take it.
That's mine. I'll take it. I'll take one, please.
Yeah.
There was just a shit ton of feedback coming from Kevin.
Yeah, I dropped my mic.
Oh, nice.
more like you dropped your cat on your mic.
So, how much did he buy that Batman statue for?
It was
'Cause I
like
missed that.
$250.
No, it wasn't. It was like $400.
A Batman statue?
I mean, it was like a one of a kind, like Dark Knight statue, you know?
No,
I mean,
it was a Jim Lee edition.
Yeah.
I've done stupider shit, I'm sure.
Oh
And
yeah.
Then I dropped like $300 on pops.
Oh yeah, those Funko Pops.
How do you spend $300 on candy, bro?
No,
Like,
not
holy
lollipop.
You spend $300 on candy by being Brian Stiggle.
The like vinyl bobblehead looking motherfucking things, right?
Right, yeah, like that new Vegeta one that I got.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just currently going through all the crap mail. Oh, that's
You want me
pretty
to you want me to broadcast that, Kevin? I'm broadcasting it right now.
That's
You're like-
the new ones that came out.
Did you did you
Carnage and what?
Anti-Venom.
Oh, nice.
Anti-Venom. Did you sell those San Diego Comic-Con ones?
I sold the Boba Fett one. I sold the Alien and Predator, and I sold the Skeletor.
Skeletor. I am
I sold
Skeletor.
So did you
I
make
sold
it
Skeletor for 90. And I sold Skeletor for 90. I sold the Alien and Predator for 180, and I sold the Boba Fett for 250.
Jesus,
So yeah,
man.
you definitely got your money back. That's awesome.
Yep.
Dude, it's so easy to cash in on nerds because we'll spend a shit ton of money for nothing.
I wonder if I can sell my Halo and my like White Ranger one.
Speaking of those Halo ones, dude, I want to Instagram the one all the Halo pops.
Yeah? And like, what happened?
Yeah. They're about $600 now.
The ones that I have?
No, the set. The ones you have are about 5 to 50 a piece.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Like $5 to $50?
Yep.
It's kind of concerning me how many people are in the background, Kevin.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to like.
Yeah.
I just feel like
My
something
roommates don't
crazy
have
is gonna
anything to
happen. I just feel like something crazy is gonna happen.
Am I your roommate or your wife?
You're my wife, not my roommate. I'm sorry.
Oh snap! Here we
No,
go.
no,
Here we
no.
go.
There's another guy. There's another guy. It wasn't just you.
Yeah, that's
Jay.
my other roommate. That's my roommate.
Oh snap! We're causing drama. We're causing drama.
You know, Kevin, I tried to give you an out there. I tried. I really did.
Lindsay, he's only been calling you his roommate the entire time.
It's my room too.
Yeah, I know it's your room too.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's okay.
Can I have a Coke, please, sweetie?
And Kevin, who in the world is Brianna?
Brianna.
Never mind. I'm just gonna.
James, stop trying to cause stuff.
Oh, I was like, what?
Dynasty, are you still with us?
Yep.
Okay, because I saw your mic like go in and out, and I didn't know if like something was going down. So
I'm sparing your eardrums.
yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. So,
Yeah,
did you
I
guys
appreciate
get a
that.
chance? Did you guys get a chance to see the Civil War trailer?
Of course.
I mean, I know Kevin did. He probably.
Oh balls! I forgot to watch that. Mostly because I spent all day today in fucking bed because I felt terrible.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. What happened, man? You got the itis?
No, it's just a mix of all the bruises and all the stressed muscles from all that shit to
Dude, I can't even lift my legs right now.
yeah that, and then I haven't been feeling the greatest for a really long time. So
Yeah, you missed a good game, Kevin. Like, there was like, and no douchebag showed up, but like everyone was like playing. It was great.
well, you were there.
I was waking up and I like couldn't move my legs, and I was like, man, I wonder what would happen if people who actually wanted to get tackled feel right now. Like, I wonder how they feel right now. like people who actually took hits.
I hit the ground a few times.
I would have. I was in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, we'll have to bring Weems football down to Virginia Beach sometime.
Taking it on the
There's
road.
a
Good luck
park
with that,
right outside my development.
Oh, there's a park right outside your development.
Yeah. On it.
I can't understand Kevin now.
Yeah, Kevin, you might want to kill your video again. You, I think you were a lot smoother when your video wasn't on because you're like,
Can you hear me now?
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you.
Can everybody else hear me?
Yeah. When you like put that mic like, what's your, what else did they say in
It's
that movie?
Roger.
Oh yeah.
And the other guy
Roger.
was like Over Rover or something.
Surely you can't be serious.
And don't call me.
I'm
Shirley.
serious, but don't call me Shirley.
Calm down. Go. Let me try.
Dynasty, are you a big like Marvel movie fan?
I'm a fan of the movies. I never really got, I've never been a comic book guy. As a kid, I wasn't into all that, like Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers and, Marvel Comics and DC Comics. I never got into any of that.
What were you into as a kid? Like
Nothing. I was boring.
what's the Dynasty origin story?
Yo, I'm gonna clock out for 2.5 minutes
It's
real
the
quick.
most boring
All right,
story
sounds good.
of all time. Like, I mean, I don't know why I never got into any of that. Like, all my friends and I are all into that shit as kids. I'm like, we have nothing in common. Like,
I have a theory that like people who are into all this nostalgia like might not have necessarily been into all that nostalgia as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you should ask your parents like what like the top 5 things you were into were, because like I have like friends who are like, oh my god, I was the biggest Power Ranger fan. It's like, really, were you? Because I don't think anyone's like growing up at that time saw the entire series because it was like very like strange, right?
It was 3 seasons. It was 3 seasons, 60 episodes apiece. Over the span
Not
of-
only that, but the Power Rangers that we saw wasn't the original of what
It was-
happened.
it
All
was
the
a-
fight
it was
scenes
a
were
pilot
Japanese.
episode. There was a
Dude.
pilot episode where the Yellow Ranger, the only actor and that was not aired on national television.
Well, I got about 75% of what you said.
Okay, so when Mighty Morphin Power Rangers came out, there was an episode, the pilot episode, and Trini wasn't in it. There was another like Asian-looking lady in it, and when they morphed, they morphed into like dinosaurs themselves, and then they turned into Power Rangers. And they were like at a bowling alley, and Bulk had this weird like afro thing.
At a bowling alley.
Yeah, it was really bad, and then it turned over to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, adhere more to teenagers and kids and stuff like that.
Right.
Well,
Yeah, not.
I mean, there's a little more to it than that as well, because the show that they pulled the fight scenes from,
Was the Japanese version with the
Yeah.
aliens and all that stuff.
and it got canceled because it wasn't received well. So since it was received so well here,
We
they
just kept it going.
actually, yeah, well, they actually paid the people to make more fight scenes just so we could continue.
Yep.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
it was really weird.
Lord Frosty has arrived.
it's the Frostitute.
It means we're entering the danger zone right now.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize that there's like a whole bunch of stuff going on in chat. Damn.
Yeah, dude. We got Sexy Men 2014 and Prostitute duking it out in the chat.
And Token 88 is on as well.
Oh yeah, that's Sean. Say what's up, Sean.
That's Sean
Awkward.
Revere.
I'm
Hey.
playing.
Way to say full names on chat again.
Right. Hey, Jason, I'm gonna send you a text in a minute. I'm gonna hop out of Hangout so I can watch this trailer.
Oh, okay, I get you. So James is gonna be caught up on
Come
Civil
back
War in a second.
surprised.
I was way more a Star Wars kid,
Okay, see, I don't know if you want to be on that next broadcast, but I think the next broadcast I want to talk about Star Wars. You guys are gonna hate me, and you might just leave the stream as soon as I say this. But like Star Wars is overrated, right? Like I mean,
You got your whole mouth.
like it's entertaining. I'll give you that, but like, I mean, the story and everything, like it's not like the best, right? Like you can admit that or no? I'm broadcasting Kevin's face. Look at the rage. Wish I could zoom in on it. And Sean or Token saying F you, dude. He's like, we are no longer friends.
Damn right, Token. Damn right.
Oh man, darn it. That reminds me, Token. There's a there's like a person I'm going to a Packers game with, I might have to give his ticket to someone else.
The story doesn't have to be great though. It's iconic.
No, like it's very entertaining, but like when people like make their whole life about Star Wars, I don't know.
Some people are a little.
My
nuts.
whole life is far from being about Star Wars.
No,
That's
that-
just
I
what I
mean-
was into as a kid, you know.
Right. No, I hear you. I hear you. Like I don't know. It's weird because I don't think I've seen like I don't know if I've seen the entirety of Return of the Jedi. I just remember as a kid, like I saw like all of them spliced together as like one. Now Token's like flicking me off and everything.
Come.
He's raging out right now. I mean, are you a big Star Wars fan, Kevin?
Yeah, I'm a pretty big
So
Star Wars
try.
fan.
But your biggest thing is like comic books, right? Okay, so we'll get around to this. We'll jump right into it, and then I think James will be caught up by the time like you're done talking about it. Because one reason why I wanted to get you on this broadcast, and I think a lot of people are like listening in right now, is because they wanted to hear your opinion on the Civil War trailer. Now, I'll just go real quick about like me, because I mean you're gonna go into more depth with it than I am. But the Civil War, I thought it was a very awesome concept. I actually have each like individual comic from that series, and it might be worth something now. I don't know. You're probably gonna be like it's worth like 2 cents, but I thought it was really good. I from what I understand, the premise is like Tony Stark, after like all of this like stuff went down in the Marvel universe, he wants superheroes to like register their identity so that they're no longer like just vigilantes like going off all half cocked or whatever. And then Captain America's like, F that, no, I'm not down for that at all. And they just kind of go at it, and yeah, like that's what happens, and some heroes take sides, some don't, and I know how it ends. I don't know. That's another thing I want you to say. Like after this trailer, like, do you think the movie's gonna kind of end, or this whole Civil War saga is gonna end the same way that it did in the comics? Like, what was your take? What was your take on the trailer? What was your take on the trailer? And like, what is like? How do you think they're gonna like do this in the cinematic universe?
Are you talking to me or the guy that just watched it?
Yeah. Go ahead. Talking to you.
Okay.
Kevin.
Well, the trailer was really good, but they obviously can't do the actual storyline because of the feud between Fox and Marvel. Because the X-Men were a big part of it, and so were the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four got split down the middle, and Johnny Storm almost got killed outside of an alley because of it. But the way they're doing it is basically what they can do with what superheroes they do have in the story right now. And they're adding Spider-Man, and that's what everyone's bitching about because he wasn't in the trailer. I don't care. I hate Spider-Man. But the trailer was really good. And the fact that it's more about Bucky and Cap and why all that bullshit, it seems a little dumb, but it looks good. But the original story, it started when the New Warriors, they are this superheroes group that goes out on national television to fight villains, and they encountered a house which had Nitro in it. And Nitro is a villain that can make him explode, but he doesn't die. He just irradiates an explosion. And Nitro is like a higher class villain than they were. And they were like, oh, fuck it, we can do it. And Nitro blew up
We got
like 3 miles.
in the house.
Hold on, Kevin. Backtrack about like 5 seconds to what you said.
I'll just start over. Civil War in the comics started when the New Mutants, which is a group of superheroes that are on this TV show, fight villains. Well, they encountered a villain, Nitro, who is like a higher class villain than they were superheroes, and they thought they could take him on. He blew up like 3 miles of populated area, killing a bus full of kids in a school. And that's when Tony Stark and S.H.I.E.L.D. were like, look, we need to register these superheroes. If you have powers, you need to be registered. You need to work for us because we can't just have you running around and acting, you doing whatever you want. That if you have superheroes, you don't have to use them for good. You don't have to use them at all. You can just sit at your home if you want to. And that was the whole feud, because Iron Man wanted people to be registered because he thought it was safer, where Captain America was like, this is a choice for us. It's not mandatory for us to do this.
Sounds a lot like gun control.
Yeah, it's basically gun control. Like, we want your guns, you have to be on our side. And they're like, whoa, this is a choice.
It's basically today's biggest concerns written back in like the 60s.
basically. And the funny thing is, they went to the X-Men, and at the time, Emma Frost was the headmistress of the Xavier School, and Tony Stark sat down with her, and he's like, "Look, we're gonna need you guys to register," and she was basically like, "Fuck off." And we're our own people, you know, we're here secluded in New York by ourselves. We do our own thing. We don't even fuck with you guys. So just go away.
Yeah, they're completely neutral from
They were
everything.
completely neutral in the whole thing. And the feuding got so bad where Sue Storm and Reed Richards, like, they were on each different sides. And it got to the point where Tony Stark was like, fuck it, let's go to the negative zone, and we need more people for this battle. So they opened the prison and started taking villains on their side. They're like, look, we will let you go if you help us.
And that's where I went all in, because who showed up after that?
It was...
You know it. He said, I joined this team as soon as Tony Stark started hiring villains or whatever.
Oh, Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Punisher shows up, and then the thing with Spider-Man, which I don't know how they're going to do it.
Punisher's not even a superhero.
Stop.
Hey,
Hey,
powers.
hey guys, how do I cancel someone out from this chat for saying something blasphemous? Like, hold on. How do
He's like Batman, except he doesn't have money.
Well,
James.
so is Moon Knight, so is
He's Batman without Batman's superpower. Be it your credit card.
Guns.
James, I've obviously made a huge error inviting you here because I thought your opinion counted. I was totally wrong.
Yeah. But
Anyway, continue, Kevin.
Well, Spider-Man's whole story in it was he was the first one to register. Like Tony Stark was like, look, you want to protect Aunt May, you want to protect Mary Jane, this is what's best. You know, we can protect them by you doing this. You have a lot of fans. You can help people realize that this is a good choice. So he went on national television and unmasked himself. J. Jonah Jameson even tried to sue him because he realized that Peter Parker was actually Spider-Man taking pictures of himself.
Are they going to do that in this movie, do you think?
No. Spider-Man will be in it, but J. Jonah Jameson won't.
Well, are they going to do the whole Spider-Man reveal thing? Because that was a huge part of Civil War.
It was, but I don't think it's going to be that huge of a thing. It might be something at the end. They might be like, oh, this guy is like one of the new registries, something stupid, and then lead on into the Spider-Man movie.
they'll probably leave that up for, because there's going to be a second Civil War movie, right?
I don't think they've mentioned anything, but the after Civil War comes Thor Ragnarok.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, and Thor's not even going to be in Civil War because which goes with the comics, because technically the Thor that was in Civil War in the comics was a robot created by Reed Richards,
right?
AKA called Ragnarok, and he ended up killing Goliath, the black growy guy.
Yeah, he was the first death. He was
the first death, and he was the reason why Captain America was like, "Look, this is a bad idea. We're destroying the city. We're doing what the villains we stopped do, you know, and we're just destroying stuff. So I give up." And the funny thing is, like, Spider-Man ends up switching sides in the middle of it because he realizes Iron Man's being too strict with it. It's not fun anymore. It's like mandatory, and he ends up fighting Tony Stark and flees into the sewers to find Cap and all these other guys, and ends up encountering three of the villains, Jack-o'-lantern. It was Jack-o'-lantern and somebody else, and they almost kill Spider-Man. And the Punisher ends up killing all three of the villains and brings back the Cap thing. They Punisher for killing the villains, but it's what Punisher does. Anyway.
Yeah, Punisher murders people.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's like he's the greatest thing to come out of Marvel.
And when you were asking me, do I think they're going to end like they did in the comics, where Captain America is? I don't know. Chris Evans has been saying that he's not signed on for a lot more movies, but the fact that Bucky's in it now and Bucky replaces Cap as Cap, and it's a possibility, but I do see somebody else dying, like maybe War Machine or somebody minor.
Please let it be Black Widow or
it'll probably be Falcon.
Falcon.
Yo.
No, Falcon won't die.
Dude, Falcon needs to go, right, Dynasty? Like that guy, since he's such a big actor, he's like, all right, 90% of Avengers has to be my like origin story. And it's like, Like he's I don't know. Who's your favorite Marvel character in the cinematic universe dynasty?
It's a toss up between Iron Man and Thor. I like both of them a lot.
There you go. There you go. You gonna watch
Definitely.
Ragnarok?
Definitely.
What now?
You gonna watch Ragnarok? I guess when it comes out.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. Okay, James. So what did you think of the
I see
trailer?
the Thor movies are all.
Playing off of a lot of what Kevin said is that there's a lot of things that they can't hit because they're lacking people. And that's kind of the things that I've picked up on. Basically, how Bucky is replacing Spider-Man as kind of that like key focus. There's a big hole with the X-Men not being there and their stance of neutrality of like we can refuse to do either of these things.
Yeah.
But given the people that they have and given what they're trying to do with it, it looks like it will be a pretty good movie. But one of the biggest holes I'm seeing right now is that you're going to have, and maybe I just figured out the answer to my own question, but you're going to have War Machine and Iron Man on the same team. Okay.
With Vision.
They're butt buddies.
Yeah. See, that was the thing. If Vision is on that team, there's no way in hell Captain America's team can do anything. But what I'm thinking is they're going to use Vision to fill the gap that the X-Men were supposed to fill, that neutrality, where he's just like, no, fuck you guys. I'm not a person. I'm a fucking energy, basically. I don't have to do a damn thing you guys say, and if you guys, really want to press the matter, I'll just obliterate all of you. I don't give a fuck.
Basically.
So
That's what I said when I saw the sides, like they showed like the two sides that were fighting, and I was like, this is severely unmatched. Like,
yeah,
like
the start team is OP as fuck.
yeah, you have two heavily armed range people, and then you have Vision, and then you have Black Widow, and there was one more person.
Hawkeye.
No, Hawkeye's on Captain America's team.
Okay.
Because Captain America's team is Bucky.
Black Panther.
Black Panther, that's it. And he's gonna be severely OP in the movie.
Yeah.
Especially
So
since the scene in the trailer where he was like running as fast as Cap could run.
Well, yeah, he's a super soldier as well, isn't he?
No, he's not. He's the leader of Wakanda, and he has extreme technology, which I think is going to be a part of it.
Okay. Wow. All right. So you basically have the richest person, one of the
in
richest
the world in the Marvel universe.
Yeah, the richest person in the Marvel universe. I didn't, because I think the comparison was him and Batman.
No, it goes Black Panther, Iron Man, and then Batman. Because Batman's at 80 million, Iron Man's at 100 million, and Black Panther's at billion. Sorry, and Black Panther's at 500 billion. Because he owns his own continent.
Yeah, he owns Africa.
He owns basically most of the Wakandan area, and he owns the only supply of vibranium.
Boom. But
so you think money is your ally?
So you basically have two smart and tactical nuclear weapons, which are Iron Man and War Machine. Then you have the person with basically an unlimited amount of money, heightened technical background. Then you have an assassin.
And then you have an android with the fucking mind gem.
Yeah. So basically you're looking at what? 2 or 3 people that could destroy the entire world if they fucking chose.
Yep.
And then 2 people who are very used to taking human life.
Yep.
I want to let you know that James was like, yeah, I don't really know anything of what's going on with this. And here he goes. Sorry, what were you going to say, Kevin?
I know a lot about the Marvel Universe. I just hadn't seen the trailer yet.
If there's a clueless one here, it's me.
Yeah, no, it's okay, Dynasty. So you'll get in a second. I know that I think we're gonna have time to talk about something more relevant to what's going on.
I think that Cap's side is, I don't know. I feel like Hawkeye, Falcon, and Captain America and Bucky, and then Scarlet Witch is on their team. That's right.
Yeah, it's probably about the only counter they have.
Yeah, the only character that can probably hinder any of them. I feel like her and Vision are going to be like, okay, let's just step away from this. We shouldn't be in here.
Probably.
and I hope to see that romance in the films, because that was a very interesting romance in the comics.
That's gonna be awkward.
Yeah, and then
Which
it's
is gonna.
better than the version where her and Quicksilver have a fucking fling.
Yeah, the two children of Magneto are fucking. Are they from West Virginia?
They can't be from Magneto because of, like we said, continuity and rights and bullshit. But they
Yeah.
are.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's gonna be a pretty good movie. I think it's gonna. I'm interested to see like how it ties into like the comics and everything. So I think it would be good. All right.
Oh wait, I didn't plug
Dynasty.
that in.
Yo,
Dynasty. There was a question posed today that maybe you could help us with. And since we've all played League together, James wanted to talk about like masteries and everything, and I kind of want to talk about them too. Like, at what point are they relevant in the game?
all right. My whole video gaming life, been a big proponent of taking whatever edge you can get as soon as you can fucking get it.
Yeah.
Now, everyone else I play with, Justin, used to be Colin, Brian, all of them, they don't give a shit about runes or masteries really until post level 20. Me,
Okay.
I'll be sitting here stacking runes and masteries the second I get the ability to get them. So,
But like, what do you do when you don't have the ability to like fill the entire grid? Do you like go like one side like as much as you can, or like what?
you just gotta prioritize. You gotta build for your role. You can build as many mastery pages as you need. Those don't cost a thing. So you can customize whoever you want to play. You build a mastery page for each of them. Exactly how
Yeah.
you need to set it up.
I mean, Kevin, have you been using the masteries at all? I mean, I know that you kind of started the same time I started.
I level up to what's best for the. I got Kindred. I look
Any
what's best
advantage you
for.
get, you need to take.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah, I mean, I get James. Are you okay? Are you still with us? I think James is like in a vortex right now. He's getting like drowned out by like water or whatever. Suddenly, like the typhoon has come and like attacked him.
I think he's just got so many feels from the trailer.
Yeah, he does. He's like, oh my goodness. He's watching it again.
Especially the part where Iron Man Cap was like, I can't do this. He's my friend, and he was like, I thought I was your friend.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, like with masteries and like League of Legends, like I don't know, like I'm like, oh awesome, I'm gonna get like spell vamp, and I'm gonna get like health regeneration every time I hit somebody, and then like we start the game and like run at somebody, and it's like, you have been slain, and it's just like, what just happened? I thought I was gonna steal his life, and like nothing happens. It seems.
Lifesteal is only like a small percentage of the actual damage you do. Like say you've got 10% lifesteal, you do 80 damage a hit. Not even that. Say like 65 starting out. You're only getting 6.5 HP back for every hit. That's not significant at all.
Now, does that go up as you level, or like what?
As you level, you'll build more damage as you level, so the amount of health you're getting back is going to increase because it's percentage based of the damage you deal. And you can stack more lifesteals, 10%, 20%, 30%, however much you fucking need. It works really well for attack speed champions because you can just swing like 2 times a second and negate a lot of damage.
Yeah, all I know is like I'm getting a certificate in like applied statistics, like graduate studies online, and like I still don't get the math that's going on in like League of Legends.
League of Legends is its own math form.
It's like you get 30 stacks plus 2.5 HP for every counter hit on this stack that he stacks in the CC.
If you want to talk League math, you need to talk to Justin. I don't do math in League. I work purely on gut and instinct.
Dude, I don't know if I can think of anything that would be more monotonous than asking him to explain that to me. It would take 5 hours for him to get into it, and then we would start talking about it.
More or less.
Oh, man. So, I mean, how are you liking the game, Kevin? Like, is it a game you think you're going to keep playing, or...
I mean, recently I've been playing it a lot more. I've gotten a lot better at Kindred. I watch the matches and watch people play Kindred, and they play it completely different than I do. obviously, but the way I play him works for me. The last game I played was carrying the team, and we still lost, but 13-7.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
When you say that, when they
And
when you,
nobody had anything.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nobody on my team had anything higher than like kills.
When you say that they play Kindred different than you, do you mean that they actually use their ultimate? Because that would have helped us a lot last night when we were.
I honestly find the ultimate. I
No,
ranked
Kevin.
matches.
Beef. I have beef with you right now. I want to talk to you about this because if you use that ultimate when we were at Baron, we would have gotten Baron.
Kindred's
'Cause you-
ultimate,
Okay.
the one where you can't die.
Yeah, you could have just
Yeah.
thrown that down and we
I
would
would-
have had Baron.
They can't die either if they're in it.
Yeah, that's
Right,
true.
but that's fine. Like we were all there. Like we would have killed. Like can Baron die while he's in it?
Yeah, Baron can
Yeah,
die. I think it doesn't work on turrets and monsters.
Well, you should get it at least like one time.
Okay,
Mel
next
Frost-
time we play, I'll get my ultimate and I'll hit that R at least once per game.
Yeah, please do, because like Frosty's like bazookas fired, shots fired. Because you know what, Kevin, Nocturne lives matter, okay, and it just didn't seem like it mattered to you last night.
I'm not a Nocturne player. I'm a Kindred player.
Dude, I need to know
Like that
what.
one the match where we played the other Kindred, the other people at a Kindred jungle. Was I playing with that?
No, we were doing really well in bottom lane together.
Hang on a second. I
Yeah.
gotta mute myself for a second.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I mean, we were doing really well in
But
like
there-
bottom lane. It must have been
Like
Colin.
I played a match where this other person played a Kindred. I just annihilated Kindred because I felt like they didn't really know how to play him very well. They just kept using their W with the wolf around arrows. They didn't use their. I find that is because after 3 hits, it like launches the wolf at him for free, no matter like where they're gonna take away. And I just fucking Hail Mary my wolf at him. They hit him for like it's like 30% of their health. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Does Kindred go in like attack power or like attack damage or like magic?
She's a attack damage.
Okay.
I don't really know much about that stuff with leagues. I'm still new, but I
Yeah,
know that she's
I just-
nothing on defense.
Yeah, I just started learning it today. Like pretty much what I learned with like Nocturne is like when you go to like the official like League of Legends like page for like these champions, right? Like it'll tell you like next to their ability, like it'll do like this kind of damage, right?
Yeah.
Like it'll do this, and like so what I learned was like Nocturne uses attack and magic damage, and like one of my favorite, the way that I play Nocturne, it would behoove me to like put some stock into magic damage aside along with like attack damage.
Phone call from Brandon.
Yeah, no problem. We had like Nocturne, while he's mostly like an attack damage person, the way like I play him, I definitely need to stock up on the attack damage, but I definitely also need to focus magic resist. So what I would recommend is like just going like Kindred's. I mean, you know what you're doing. I'm not saying you're like bad at all. No one here in this room is like bad at that game, but like, you know, that's what I've like learned today is like, you know, you can go on that site and it'll tell you like what kind of damage like is done with those abilities, and you can just kind of like look at the items and like build accordingly. And if Kindred does like something like magic and attack, like you can break it up like that.
True. I mean, I'm working on. So, like I said, I'm
The-
still new. I'm
The
still working
hybrid
on
route
like
is
learning.
very, very ill-advised.
Oh yeah.
You're basically sacrificing power. You know, if you build, you know, 2 separate ways, you build magic damage and attack damage, you're sacrificing bonuses from other items that you're gonna otherwise have. That's just gonna be better overall.
Mel Frostitute's saying that he knows he's bad. And it's you're not bad,
Frosty,
Frosty.
you
It's-
beautiful bitch, shut up.
God, you beautiful son of a bitch! Don't you ever talk bad about yourself.
we love Frosty. We don't want you to ever talk about that guy like that. All right. I'm not gonna allow that on my stream.
I don't care if you are him. I will kick your ass for him.
The issue is that you use like the most support characters of all time. Like does Soraka have any attack moves? Like I don't know.
AD Soraka can actually kick some ass, but it's kind of stupid though.
I mean, like,
But
I
you will
don't-
feel no shame greater than getting your ass kicked by an AD Soraka.
oh man, what does Scion do, James? Like, what is his like? Is he attack damage or what is his?
He is a fucking wall.
Yeah,
Right, but
he's basically just a tank. Like, you're not supposed to build damage with him.
Yeah.
just build
You
armor.
really just build health, armor, magic resist, and you run at people screaming.
Yeah. He's basically designed to be one of those people that he doesn't hit hard, but if you sit there and try to chop him down with him chopping you down, you're never gonna win.
No.
There are certain Scion builds that have gotten as high as 83,000 HP. And that's a
1,000 HP is not
80
possible.
83. No, I swear to God, I saw it. It was straight Warmongs. And then, like, his masteries and shit.
1,000 experience, not possible. Or health is not possible.
I swear to God, I fucking saw it.
8,300 maybe,
No.
but not 83,000.
I've been over 8,300.
That's nearly impossible too.
Seriously?
Yes.
James does the impossible, Dynasty. He breaks limits.
All right. Let me find this fucking video again.
Yes, Sexy Men is saying 83k is impossible. That requires like hours of farming. That'd be pretty funny if there was like an hour-long farm or whatever.
I used to play nothing but health and armor tanks, and the highest I've ever gotten is 5K.
Alright. I think I found the video that I was.
Oh, you working on the computer? Did you take it off?
I'm trying it right now. It's got an root kit.
What you talking about there, Kevin?
Sam's fixing my laptop to see if he can make it faster.
Yo, tell Sam I said what's up, man.
Jason says hi.
Oh
I
man.
said Jason says hi. He says,
What's up, man?"
dude?
Right. Let's see. Like
Okay.
Sexy Men.
More RAMs on his processor so the greases up on
The stuff.
the serial bus.
So we think there's a dead rodent in our air vents.
Oh Jesus! Oh God! Why do you think that? Is it because like it smells
Because
bad?
every time we cut the air on, there's this horrible stench of death.
Oh my God!
That is damn unfortunate, sir.
Well, wait. You got like very very small dogs, right? Like, can you just put them in the vent and like have them like sniff it out or
My
something?
dog will not fit in the vent. The vents we have are smaller than the normal vents.
Dude,
And
Frosty.
what's weird is like last we were trying to sleep and we heard some like fucking something running around in the ceiling. And we're on the top floor.
Oh God, that doesn't sound good at all. Frosty's like, what? Oh man, well I hope you get that figured out. But hey guys, it is roughly that time. It is 10 o'clock. I feel like this was a very successful first episode of the Jtrain Show, the new format.
Hold on. No. We're not done yet.
No, we're done, dude.
We're done.
Everybody needs to get the fuck in the chat. Oh God damn it! How do I do links in chat?
Send them to my like Facebook, because then I can like pull it up because it's
Okay.
deleted.
I took out the
Oh, wait,
dot
nice.
in .com. So
Okay.
put the dot back in .com and fucking look at that video because this is the shit that I saw.
You sure somebody didn't mod the game or whatever?
It may have been, but that's the fucking thing that I saw. Okay.
Okay.
You know what I want to do is I want to hack the game. Dynasty, is this possible? Can I hack the game to every time I use Nocturne's ultimate, like Doke shows up and is like, hold on. Yeah, it's like surprise, mother. You know?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, like you just throw down the ultimate and it's like,
It's possible to do it client side, but
Surprise,
not to
motherfucker.
have the enemy see it as well.
because I think I'll just edit my videos to do
Like,
that every time
yeah,
that happens.
You can do it for yourself. It takes a little doing, but I haven't seen a way to do it so everybody in the game can see it.
James, they're saying that was like that was before Science like reworked. That was like a different season.
Yeah,
you
that
could
link
do
doesn't
that.
even work for me.
You can't just copy and paste. You have to put youtube.com. Like, you see how the dot's missing? But-
I see the dot missing now. Yes.
And
Yes.
I get that it's not this season because I can see the difference in like how shit looks, but I'm just saying it was possible that like
It's not.
he
possible.
is a fucking tank. That is what he is built for. There was a certain time where he could get just insane amounts of HP. That's what I was alluding to.
And what
I'm not
I'm
saying that
telling
I'm gonna
you,
be able to-
from what I'm seeing here, this is a custom game. He probably spent
Oh, is it?
days Days farming this shit.
How long did he take Dynasty?
Fucking eras, just eons, fucking millennia.
All right, guys. Well, it is 10 o'clock. Thank you so much. If you, I'd love to have you guys on the show another time as recurring guests. There's no limit to how many times you can come on the show. Kevin, thanks for giving your insight on on Civil War.
I wish there were, so
I'm
I
about
could
to
stop
actually get a
coming back.
job at a comic shop. So
Say what? You're getting a job at a comic shop?
yeah, they need somebody to play to run the Warhammer events.
Oh well, if you ever need me to like promote your shop or whatever, I mean, let me know. I'll put it on this. I'll put it on this stream or whatever. If you want that information out there, but yeah, dude. Thanks again for coming on, and then James, as always, your favorite in my stream, and Dynasty is definitely gonna be a new favorite as well.
James,
So
that Scion took 12 hours to farm that
Oh, did it?
in a solo custom game by himself, no interference.
Dynasty just cannot let this go.
All right. I mean, like I said, it was possible at one point. I'm never going to be able to do it. I'm not saying that, whatever. It's shit
Hey-
that I saw, okay?
Hey, Dynasty, Dynasty. I got a question before we leave. In that time, how many vegetables do you think you could warm with 3 vegetable warmers?
Gotta get my butt with shit, bitch.
I don't know. I might have to go steal another one from some kid in Walmart.
Wait for the next Black Friday deal. All right, guys, have a great